Hello dear friends, how you all are doing today? Welcome back to my YouTube channel Cloud with Mohsin. So friends, today we are going to discuss about AWS Cloud Practitioner Certification exam, that is CLF-C02. Okay, so what we are going to cover is we will cover what this exam is about, its cost, what the domains that it covers, and everything that is related to this exam. Okay, so let's get started now. So from where you will start it? See, you will in the Google you will type AWS Cloud Practitioner Certification. That's it, and it will bring you to this page on Amazon.com. Okay. So I have simply open up this, and this is the page that we are looking for. So this page is something that it will give us everything about this exam. Okay. First of all, let's see exam overview. This is, as you can see, foundational level exam. So see, so you will wonder, okay, so Mohsin, like why someone should go for this exam? So see, if someone who do not have prior IT experience or someone who wants to explore their journey in the AWS cloud, for them, this is especially an entry point, you can say, and that will give you some, not in depth of the AWS services, but in breadth, like it will cover lots of services that will cover in this exam, and it is kind of an overview only, so you don't need to go into very deep into this exams, all those services, but you will have some understanding. Okay, just to start with, let me give you an overview of this exam. As you can see on the screen, the category is foundational. Exam duration is 90 minutes. Exam format is 65 minutes, and it is either multiple choice or multiple response. Okay, so what this mean? This is, it can have, we need to select either one correct answer from four or two correct answer from a set of five. And please note there is no negative marking. Okay, the cost of this exam is $100. There will be, GST and the other things will be associated with that, and we can visit the exam pricing. That's a link down here, and we can visit from where you can take this exam. So we can take it from the test in person or online. So we can visit Pearson VV testing center or online proctored exam. In terms of languages offered, so there are lots of languages it supports. So as you can see, it's English, Japanese, Korean, simplified Chinese, and there are lots of other languages in which we can give this exam. Okay, and see, as the details as given here, this exam is the AWS certified cloud practitioner. So it validates foundational high level understanding of AWS cloud services and terminology. This is a good starting point on the AWS certification journey for individuals with no prior IT or cloud experience. Please note, even if you don't have any prior IT experience or any cloud experience, and you want to switch to cloud career, or if say your business demands you to connect with technical teams and you are finding right now difficulties with respect to cloud concept or cloud terminology, so this is a very good exam that you can consider. Okay, basically it is someone who is looking for foundational cloud literacy. That is one of the important thing. Now if you scroll down on this page, this is prepare for the exam. So there are some guidelines they are given. There are four steps, as you can see. First step is get to know the exam and exam style questions. Second step is learn about exam topics. Third is how you will prepare for your exam, and fourth will be assess your exam readiness. Okay, so these are the four steps. So here in the step one, that is get to know, we need to know what is this exam about and what are the style of questions that it expected from this exam. As I earlier mentioned, so CLF-C02 is this exam code is, this is cloud practitioner exam, and that is called as CLF-C02. Okay, so no need to confuse here. Let me click on this link, and as you can see, there's a PDF down there. Okay, so this PDF has everything about this. So this is basically an exam guide. So start with the introduction. The introduction itself says the AWS certified cloud practitioner CLF-C02 exam is intended for individuals who can effectively demonstrate overall knowledge of the AWS cloud independent of the specific job role. So it's not required like you are, an administrator or infrastructure admin or someone who already know or aware of this about how the things happen, but you can just directly start with no prior experience or no prior knowledge is required. The exam validates a candidate's ability to complete the following tasks: explain the value of the AWS cloud, understanding and explain the AWS shared responsibility model. So, see, shared responsibility model is something like in the cloud we can have shared responsibility model. Like, let me give you an example. Say you are someone who are or you know someone who has some his applications on the cloud. Okay, so in that case, what the share responsibility model means, the responsibility of the entire cloud, like you say the responsibility of the services. Say you are taking the managed services, like for example, you are having some services like RDS databases. So that is something you can say as a managed services. Here, every AWS will be managing everything. Okay, in this case, AWS will be having the responsibility to security or all those things with respect to the entire cloud. However, the inside applications or whatever you have inside those services, it will be your responsibility. So that is called as a share responsibility. It is responsibility of cloud provider as well as someone who is using those services. Then this exam also validates understand the security best practices. So as I mentioned in the security shared responsibility, it understand the security best practices. Then understand AWS cloud costs, economics, and billing practices. So whenever we are working in the cloud, so we should be aware what is the cost, and how the billing happens, and how we can have minimum usage, or all those things related to bill. So this exam will validate if the candidate is aware of or has the ability on these tasks. Then describe and position the core AWS services, including compute, network, database, and storage services. So in my YouTube channel, I have already covered the core AWS services. Like say on compute, we have an EC2, Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud. So that is for compute. And Lambda is also on compute. Network, we have VPC. Databases, we have a relational database services. And storage, we have Elastic Block Storage, S3, EFS, and lots of things are there. So this exam will also validate whether we are aware of these services. Okay. And finally, identify AWS services for common use cases. Look like how which services you will use based on the use cases. So that is something this exam will be validating. Okay. Now, target candidate description. So who will be target candidates who will be the is targeted or expected out of this exam are recommended AWS knowledge. So the target candidate should have AWS knowledge in the following areas. So it's a recommended. Okay, as you can see, this is a recommendation, not mandatory that you should aware of this. Like AWS cloud concept, security and compliance in the AWS cloud, core AWS services, economics of the AWS cloud, etc. So it's not required, like it's mandatory. So it's recommended but not mandatory. Okay. Then job tasks that are out of scope of the target candidate. So it means once you are completed, so no one will expect that you say you are cloud practitioner certified, and it's not expected that someone who is cloud practitioner certified will perform coding or cloud architecture design or troubleshooting or implementation of load and performance testing. So it's not expected out of this exam. Okay. So if you want to work into these areas, so as you start your cloud journey and will go ahead, there are some architect level or practitioner professional level exams are there. See, so you can consider those. Okay. Now let's talk about exam content. With respect to exam content, we have response type. Like there are two types of questions on the exam, as we earlier mentioned. One is multiple choice, another is multiple response. Multiple choice means has one correct response and three incorrect responses, which is also called as distractors. Multiple response has two or more correct responses out of five or more response option. Okay, so we can either have one correct answer out of four, or there could be five or six options. Out of those, we need to select two or more. Okay, so this is the response type, and there is no negative marking, as you can see. Unanswered questions are scored as incorrect, and there is no penalty, means no negative marking here. Okay. So here in this exam, as we have seen, there are total 65 questions. However, the exam includes 50 questions that affect your score. You will say, okay, what about the other 15? So the exam includes 15 unscored questions that do not affect your score, and AWS collects the information about performance of these unscored questions to evaluate these questions for future use as scored questions. Okay, so these 15 questions won't affect the score. Now about exam result. The exam result of this CLF-C02, it will be either a pass or fail. Okay, and we get it immediately as soon as we have covered it, so we will get it online. The exam is scored against a minimum standard established by AWS professionals who follow certification, industry best practices and guidelines. So the results are, it's a scaled score of 100 to 1000, and minimum passing score is 700. So see, the exam score will be collectively, like it's not like some of the domains. So we are covered what are the domains are there in this exam, but it's not like you got a very good score in one domain and another. So it's not like, it will be collectively of all those. Okay, so it will include all domains, and we can also get our domain wise how was our performance. Okay, now you can check it out. As you can see, there are four domains. So the exam has following content domains and weightings. Domain 1, cloud concept, it has 24% of overall weightage. Domain 2 is security and compliance, which got 30% of scored content. Domain 3 is cloud technology and services, which has 34% of weightage, and 4 will be billing, pricing, and support, which stands 12% of the scored content. Means it has got billing, pricing, and support has got lowest weightage. But see, AWS keep changing like whenever we have the version. So this is second version, as you can see from the naming. CLF-C02 is second version of this exam. The previous to that was CLF-01. So on AWS keep changing, and this is right now CLF-C02 is the latest exam for the cloud practitioner. Okay, so now as you can see, the page 4 onwards, it's domain 1 concept, cloud concept, and it will start what basically everything that is covered with respect to that domain. Okay, so just to start with, say there's like, it's defined the benefits of AWS cloud, so you should be aware what are the benefits of AWS cloud. Okay, then there are some like you can say there are subtasks or subdomains inside that. Then second will be identify and design principles of AWS cloud. So like that, these all domains, all four domains are covered, so you can check them out. Okay, I'm not going to cover everything right now, but you can definitely go through this PDF and you will go through that one. Now the technology as and concepts, technologies and concept that might appear on the exam. So these are some of this the things that will be appearing on the exam. Okay, so it's not like it will come in definitely in this order, but these are some of the things like APIs. You should know what is API, application programming interface. Okay, benefits of migrating to the AWS cloud, AWS cloud adoption framework, which is also named as AWS CAF. So these are some of, you can say, rather terminology and concept. Okay, those will be appear. Now important thing is in scope AWS services and feature. Okay, it means these are the services which are listed here are in scope or will be considered in this exam. And along with that, we also have something that is out of scope. Let me see here, even you can see out of scope AWS services. So the in scope means these are the services that you can expect, and in scope with respect to CLF-C02 cloud practitioner. Okay, just to name, we see in analytics we have Amazon Athena, data exchange, glue, etc. Integration, we can have Amazon Event Bridge, simple notification service, that is SNS, simple queue service, that is SQS, step function, etc. Okay, so these are in scope. Like we will have some questions around these services, or including one or more services. Okay, however, when we check out for out of scope services, yeah, So there won't be any questions related to these, like say game tech, Amazon, game lift, or after that we can have in the media services we have Amazon Elemental Media Tailor. So these are not there as part of that. Then AWS Robo Maker. So these services are out of scope. Now comparison of CLF-C01 and CLF-C02. As I mentioned earlier, CLF-C01 was previous version of this exam, and now the CLF-C02 is the latest version. As you can see, side by side comparison here, one thing you will notice, the left is C01, that is prior previous exam, and C02 is the latest exam. The changes are happen with respect to weightage. As you can see in the C02, the cloud concept has 24%. However, in the prior exam it was 26%. Okay. Here in this exam, as you can see, security and compliance has given more weightage as 30%, but in C01 it was 25. Technology is remains same, it's almost same, 33% and 34% now. And billing and pricing, as the weightage of this has been reduced in newer exam, that is C02, from 16% to 12%. Okay, so you can note it down. And now as you can see, you can there are lots of things are here with respect to task. Okay, and this is the previous task, like what was there in the C01. Okay, so this is the complete guide. You can go through that, you'll understand. So just to begin with, it's a very good document that you can check out. Now let me go back to the previous page, that this one. And now see, we are still in the step one here. Okay, this is the step one, and we want to know the exam and exam style question. Now here there are some question set as well. Like if you want to see some practice question set, you can click this link down. Okay, this one. And exam preparation, some pre-test as well. So there are pre-test as well that you can go through. So let me click on this one. So this will be, you can say, some practice question sets. Like we can get to know, okay, what can be the types of questions that are there. Okay, and here again you can see the practice question is, this is of the 30 minutes of duration, and there are some of this information here. Again we can select based on our language, that is desired language, and basically we can go. So here you can see this is absolutely free. We basically need to just enroll. Let me just enroll to this, and here we need to sign into the AWS skill builder. Okay, so using that we can check those out, what kind of questions. Let me just try this one. I'm already having AWS builder ID, so I can go ahead with that one. Or let me, okay, for some reason my password is not working, but yeah, not an issue. See, this is basically gives some practice question sets. Okay, that we can check out, and it is absolutely free. Okay, now in the second step you can say learn about exam topics. So if I click on AWS Cloud Practitioner Essentials, yeah, so these are again Cloud Practitioner Essentials, and you can see the course objective is, in this course you will learn these all things: summarize the working definition of AWS, on-premises, hybrid cloud, everything is there. And again this course is absolutely free, you can enroll for this one. And this will enable us to have some essential of the cloud practitioner exam. This is of, you can say, duration is 7 hours, and the language here I have selected English, but you can check it out as per your convenience or whatever you prefer. Okay, now mm, as you can see, quest cloud practitioner, this is also, you can learn about this exam topic here. Now step 3, prepare your exam. So we can prepare there again courses, standard course, enhanced course, and exam preparation for certified cloud practitioner. So this is escape room. So these are various options that we have been given. Let me open up this first one, standard course. Yeah, you can see this is again free course, and here it will about this course you can see fundamental level. You will learn how to assess preparedness for the AWS Cloud Practitioner exam. Okay, it validates technical expertise to explain the value of AWS and understand AWS shared responsibility model, security best practices, AWS cost economics and billing. So these are the four domains, and this course will help us enable. So this is 4.5 hours of course, free of cost. You can check it out that as well. Okay, and next you can check it out these all links, and finally we have assess your exam readiness. So this is basically practice exam. Let me click on this one. Say once you are prepared, you want to appear for the exam, but I would recommend you should have some practice test, and you should aim to score consistently 80% or more before you can appear for the exam. Okay, so that's just recommended. And in terms of studies, so I would say for someone who do not have any prior experience or prior knowledge, we can have 1.5 month of time, we can say, to, and daily say 1 or 2 hours you should take it out to complete this course and practice the exam before you can go for the this exam. Okay, so yeah, so now you will say there are some frequently asked questions as well. So even on this page we have some of the questions. Let me cover few of the questions. Say for example, this one: how will AWS Cloud Practitioner help my career? Okay. You can see earning. Let me just maximize so that you will have a better vision. Earning this certification validates high-level understanding of AWS cloud services and technology. This certification serves as an entry point to the cloud career for candidates from non-IT backgrounds switching to cloud. Okay, this is important thing. And you can see job listing requires AWS certified cloud practitioner have increased 84% between October 21 to September 22 as per Lightcast October 22. Okay, so this certification is also ideal for line of business employee, like someone who is in the line who wants who connects with technical teams on a day-to-day basis, like say sales, product management, project management, etc., who want to gain cloud literacy and communicate more effectively with technical teams and customers. Okay, so for someone, if you are someone in this class, then you can consider this. What certification should I take next after this? So say for example you have completed the practitioner, that is entry level, what would be the your next target? Here you can aim solution architect associate, certified developer associate, or sysops administrator associate exam. So this is C. Entry level is this cloud practitioner, and the difficulties, so this is very, I won't say very easy, but it takes some efforts. But as you go with the cloud practitioner, then from that to architect level, like solution architect, so difficulty level will be more expected in that. And I would say certified professional, AWS certified cloud professional is the most difficult exam that someone. So for me, I have so far AWS cloud practitioner as well as certified solution architect in the AWS, and I also have some certifications in the Azure. And right now I'm preparing for the professional one. Okay, so far my experience with the professional one is, it's, you can say, you can expect it's difficult exam. Then about the validity. Okay, so the certification is valid for 3 years. Okay, once you are certified, or it is valid for 3 years. So from that date, on the day you have cleared it, it will be valid for 3 years. How do I certify and keep my certificate active? Say you have certified, it's been 3 years, and after that the certificate will get expired. In that case, what you can do is you need to do the recertified. Here what you can do is, basically, in order to do the recertification, then you need to either pass the latest version of this exam, or you can give higher level. Like, you can either pass the latest version, say you have cleared C02 now, and after 3 years, say this exam has been expired. Okay, in that case, what you can do is, you can probably give the C03, the then latest exam, so that you will get the recertified. This is one option. Otherwise, you can go for the higher level, like either associate level, like solution architect associate, or CSOC associate, or professional level exam. If you go for the higher level, then in that case also, you will be automatically recertified. Okay, so this is one thing. Are there any savings on exam after earning cloud practitioner? Yes, once you earn this certification, you will get 50% discount on other certification exam. Okay, so you can check it out. Like, say, once you are certified, so AWS will give you 50% discount as a benefit for your next exam. So that is benefit for you. So there are other FAQs as well. I won't cover everything right now, but definitely you can check it out, and it's a very good informative page. I'll also share this link in the description, and let me know if you have other queries in the description. So I'll be very happy to assist you with the exam. And in the next set, see, it's not possible like to cover everything on this session. In the next set, I will cover how you will schedule this exam, and which are the things, which are various options that you can consider for scheduling this exam. Even you can see there's a link, schedule an exam. You can check it out, and if you have any queries, just feel free and write in the comment section. So friends, that's it for today. I hope you got some idea on AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner exam difficulty level, the areas it covers, and who are the target candidates that are expected on this exam, and the associated details about this. And you can write me in the comment section. I'll be very happy to assist you. So thank you so much for friends for your time, and happy learning. Take care. Bye bye.